702 and welcome to Las Vegas. Today we are heading over to Paris, Las Vegas, that is, where you get a little bit of a taste of France without leaving Nevada.
Vegas is a city of many places. You can find New York, Venice, Egypt, and a few other beautiful destination spots, all within a few miles of each other. Paris Las Vegas opened in 1999 and it sits Central Strip across the way from the Bellagio and right next to Planet Hollywood. It's funny how some of the landmarks here in Las Vegas are actually replicas from other popular destinations. For instance, the Vegas Eiffel Tower. This is a half scale at 540 feet tall, and like the original, you can also go in it. There is a restaurant maybe halfway or less than halfway up that hovers over the Las Vegas Strip. I've never been inside, but I am sure the views are more than amazing, especially with the Bellagio fountains being right across the way. There is also a 2/3 replica of the Arc de Triomphe as you head into the resort. This is so cool to see, and if it's just a fraction of the size of the real one must be insanely impressive. There's so many beautiful touches to the facade of this resort. There is also a really cool nod to the Montgolfier balloon, and I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that was the very first piloted ascent by man in a hot air balloon, which took flight in 1783. This resort is a sight to see. The facade is just so romantic. The replicas are really cool to see on the Las Vegas Strip, but at nighttime it really comes alive. Not only because the lights all over the resort, but the tower just glimmers, and it's just something else. Check out this sign as you enter. The cobblestone floor you are about to enter is a recreation of an authentic Paris street, and it is an uneven surface, therefore please watch your step. Walking in from Las Vegas Boulevard, you will walk right into the casino floor, which is over 95,000 square feet and has over 1,700 slots and 130 table games. They also have a race and sports book that I'm sure we will come across as we're walking around, and also a poker room. The casino floor also surrounds the legs of the Eiffel Tower. It literally comes through the ceiling. It's pretty impressive to see in person. You'll also find the entrance to the Eiffel Tower attraction, or the Eiffel Tower viewing deck, and the Eiffel Tower restaurant here on the casino level. We've done this during the daytime, and the views up there are just incredible. I love that I got to do this with my husband because you can make it a very romantic experience. I definitely want to come back during the nighttime. There's a sign here that says it goes Thursday through Monday and then 5 p.m. till midnight. Not much of a daytime experience anymore. There are just over 3,000 hotel rooms. The hotel tower goes up to 33 floors, and the property is owned and operated by Caesars Entertainment. I think I mentioned that the tower is a half scale of the original, but they did have plans for a full scale, but they were denied because the airport is just too close by. I'm not as familiar as I would like to be with the real Paris. I'm sure there are a lot more things in here that are influenced or not, or even a replica after the real city that I don't even realize. The resort had a remodel around 2010, and a lot of the Paris theme was taken out. The resort has that sky and cloud effect, so as you walk through the resort, it looks like the clouds are moving. Has the vibe that you are outside, only you're inside in the AC. Look what I found over here by the Uber and the rideshare. We've got another Carlo's Bake Shop with those insanely tempting slices of cake. One of these days, we'll do it one of these days. Not today. There is a nightclub here at the resort. Chateau has 2 stories, and it's got outdoor seating that overlooks the Las Vegas Strip. I actually think it shares the same venue as the Beer Garden by day. You'll also find various lounges throughout the resort. There's a lot of random video games. This one is so old school. I remember going to KFC, and they always had this style of video games to play while you were waiting for your food. Got Ninja Turtles over there. A giant chessboard over here. I love the open air though. It's really cool. Leads you right out into the patio where they've got the beer park. I'm really digging this little bar or lounge right over here. That's called Le Cabaret. Definitely set up to look like a cabaret lounge with the little facade here. Looks like a stage. I think it's blocked off. I don't know if they do live music here. I'm pretty sure right behind me too they're doing a little bit of sports betting, I think. Wow, a look at the front desk, the reception area. This is so grand. How insanely beautiful is this? These chandeliers are amazing, and it's just so bright and welcoming. It looks like a ball. Wow. Ooh, then we've got Lee Diamond check-in. I wonder what's behind these walls. Insane attention to detail. Look at the beautiful paintings on the wall. The little accents, the gold accents all over this. Jeez. I feel like I should be in a princess gown right now. They do have a show on site, something that I wasn't aware of until today. Bat Out of Hell is a award-winning hit musical featuring Jim Steinman and Meatloaf's greatest hits. Okay. And it looks like this is where their theater is, right next to the registration desk. The restaurants here are among the top must visits. I think it has a lot to do with the view you get across the street. But one of our favorite restaurants here in Las Vegas is at this resort, Mon Ami Gabby. Mon Ami Gabby is such a gem, not only because the patio has an amazing view, but it's just a romantic restaurant with really great prices. I've done a lot of research on fine dining around the city, and you cannot beat the prices that they have here. You can get an amazing steak dinner with a side of fritters, and that's going to run you about $35, which is at least half the price as most of the other fine dining options on the Strip and even on Fremont. Granted, they don't enforce a jacket and coat dress code. It's a bit more casual than some of those other fine dining options, but it's still such a beautiful and romantic spot. We have come here a couple of times. Just the other day we came back for our anniversary. We love it here. Other great options for food here, because there's definitely quite a few. We know there is the Eiffel Tower restaurant, a bucket list. One of those that I say, maybe someday. They have a beer park on the second level, which also looks over the Strip and has really great views. Hex Kitchen and Bar also has that view, and it serves an American cuisine. Also, I've heard really good things about brunch. Vanderpump opened a location right here in Paris, and this is amazing. I saw photos online and I thought it looked pretty darn gorgeous, but seeing it in person, this is a whole other ball game. It is absolutely themed out in there. I feel like this is a princess garden. I 100% want to come back here, and I 100% need to dress up for it to get those Instagram shots. Look at this. Wow, and I've seen pictures online of their cocktails and it looks just as impressive. Nobu has an award-winning Japanese cuisine menu. Martha Stewart opened her first restaurant ever here in Paris called Bedford. This is pretty fresh too. It opened just a few weeks ago. Brioche is a grab-and-go with sweets and French treats. We also have a Bobby's Burger by Bobby Flay. JJ's Boulangiri, I think is how it's pronounced. It's a French bistro. Also has pizza by the slice. And a couple more pastries. The pastries are killing me. And then Gordon Ramsay steak. I'm starting to think he's got a spot in every single Caesars property here in Las Vegas, or at least he's getting there. It's really cool about Gordon Ramsay's restaurants is that at each restaurant, they are completely different menus, different flavors. That would be hard to do, to come up with a whole new menu. Cafe Americano is also a spot where you can grab a quick coffee, but it looks like a restaurant as well. And I'm pretty sure I just read a sign that they are open 24 hours. Ooh, I just spotted another grab-and-go pastries, fruit, smells amazing. Lee Creperie, because of course, this is Paris. I'm tempted, I don't know. We do have a little alleyway with a few different shops. I'm seeing a sunglasses shop, a perfume shop. There was a shop just a moment ago that had a bunch of Christmas stuff. I'm down. I have to admit that I have never walked back here before. Looks very similar to the Grand Canal shops over at the Venetian. And it looks like another nightclub option. I believe this was called Napoleon's. And there is a grand piano right there in the middle. Napoleon's is open Thursday through Sunday. And oh yeah, a dueling piano starting at 8:30. I legit had no idea that there was a massive convention center back here. What the heck? It goes even further down that way too. I didn't even see it when I was researching the hotel on their website. And it looks poppin'. There's a lot of people back here. Here's the self-parking garage, and it looks like the boulevard keeps going further back. Okay, and here we are. We are now about to enter Bally's Hotel and Casino. This was all boarded up the last time I walked through here, and that was very, very recently. That's pretty cool. Things move very quickly here in Las Vegas. Now, I did read that they did open just recently the arcade, which used to be the sportsbook. So here is where their sportsbook is currently. Ah, dang, these things are everywhere, tempting me in every corner. Just went up the elevators and exited the 24th floor. Definitely want to see if I can find a window with that amazing view of the Las Vegas Strip. I don't think I'm gonna find one though. Dang, I could not find a window that faces the exact opposite way of what we're looking at now. Right behind us would be the Strip. See, there's Bally's with its letters being taken away, so it can be Horseshoe very soon. I tried. Anyway, we exited the second level. This is where you will find the spa and salon. Also the fitness center. There's someone in there. I'm not gonna go all the way in, but fitness center as well. Looks pretty big. On the second level with the spa and salon and fitness center, you'll also find a wedding chapel. The pool is probably one of the biggest reasons why I have been dying to stay at this resort. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to stay here. Great location, plenty of amazing food options, amazing view, especially if you were facing the Las Vegas Strip. But the pool here is freaking awesome. Just look at this. The pool is located on the third level, so it is considered a rooftop pool. It's pretty big, but the view of the Eiffel Tower is just so stunning, especially with that Las Vegas blue sky right behind it. There are cabanas everywhere. We've got day beds. Looks like there's plenty of seating if you don't want to purchase the day bed or do any reservations or anything like that. Look at this. This is freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. Lots of cabanas out for rent, and it's so pretty because the pool looks like it's surrounded by a Paris garden. Just looks like a really cool place to sit, relax, enjoy a drink, enjoy the view. They set up this frame, you go behind it, you can even stand on the ledge there and take this really cool photo. I love that. But next summer, must do it. All right, friends, that concludes our adventure tour of Paris, Las Vegas. What do you guys think? Have you stayed there before? It looks amazing. Great location. I've already mentioned all the reasons why I want to stay there, and I am definitely going to try to do my best to stay there this coming summer. It's just a must, especially when it's hot out, and utilize that pool. We've got to do it. Until next time, guys, please subscribe for more adventures in Las Vegas and the surrounding areas, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace!